Do you want to travel to one of Europe's most tranquil and joyful nations? Denmark is the best option. It provides breathtaking views. You'll be shocked by them. Are you prepared to take in the beauty of stunning lakes, forests, green hills, and coastal villages? Stay attentive as we learn the top 10 destinations in Denmark. Welcome back to another exciting video. Today's video is about places to visit in Denmark. Before we start the video, please like, subscribe, and press the bell icon. Number 1. Copenhagen. The center of the nation and most populous city is Copenhagen. The location of this city is located on the east coast of the country of Zealand. The world's earliest theme park is accessible to visitors. Since 1843, the public has been able to visit Tivoli Gardens. Sailing through Copenhagen's waterways is an exciting and entertaining way to get to know the city. The vibrant Nyhavn waterway is one of the most recognizable sights in the Danish capital. This harbor is also a waterway, area for amusement, and a promenade. The Little Mermaid is among Copenhagen's most well-known landmarks. Since 1913, this metal sculpture has faced the Baltic Sea on the Alana Linneo waterfront promenade. Visiting the National Museum and the National Gallery of Denmark is essential for art and history fans. Be careful to stop by the Town Hall Square Owl Blossom and Garden while strolling through the Danish capital. Number 2. Faroe Islands. When touring the Faroes, you are only 5 kilometers from the water. There are about 70,000 sheep, 2 million pairs of seabirds, including the biggest storm petrel colony in the world, and steep mountains dominate the surrounding countryside. Tahan, the capital metropolis, is home to fewer than 20,000 people. Its city is the smallest in all of Europe. This is your first time seeing a metropolis as rough as this one. Its geographical features include moody clouds, a constantly churning sea, steep grassy slopes, and rocky coastal bluffs. The Faroe Islands' weather characteristics. It can be unpredictable. All 4 seasons can be experienced in a single day. Therefore, it is recommended to bring a variety of clothing and to dress in layers. The islands see most of their tourists between early July and late August. Visiting this fascinating location is worthwhile to look at their distinctive flora and fauna. Number 3. Aarhus. The second largest community in Denmark is Aarhus. It is situated in central Jutland on the identical harbor. Forests, beaches, and national parks surround this metropolis, but it's also a hub for culture. One of the most recognizable buildings in the city is the Aarhus Aarhus Art Gallery. For those with different tastes, it has a stunning rooftop sculpture you can take in. The Old Town Open Air Museum exists. It's one of Denmark's most popular tourist destinations. In Old Town, time travel is possible. Throughout history, you can learn about Danish homes, the neighborhood, and daily living. Number 4. Raptured Mile. The migrating Dune Mile is about 1 kilometer long and 1 kilometer broad. It has an annual height of 40 meters and is composed of about 3.5 million cubic meters of sediment. The mound shifts 15 meters northeastward, getting closer to Grenaa, the highest point of Denmark. As many as 250,000 visitors visit this distinctive dune each year. The Church of St. Lawrence of Rome, also called the Sand-Covered Church, is a tangible example of how the environment has evolved. You'll have a stunning view of the shifting dunes from the dune's summit. Although the ascent to the meeting can be difficult, the idea is well worth the sweat and effort. Number 5. Odense. The third largest metropolis in Denmark is called Dense. It can be found on Fyn Island, which is west of Copenhagen. Many visitors to this city come to see the home of renowned author Hans Christian Andersen. You can see some of his writings in the current museum. The Faun Village offers another must-see encounter in Dense. There are about 20 traditional Danish homes and farms in this outdoor museum. The goal of this museum is to recreate living in the 19th century. The St. Knut Church is the most well-known and recognizable structure in Dense. It is a brick Gothic temple, built at the start of the 14th century. Number 6. Aalborg. Northern Denmark is home to the city and port of Aalborg. In addition to fostering contemporary architecture, this community protects its Viking heritage in Aalborg. Denmark is home to some of the finest street art. You'll adore this metropolis if you enjoy murals. You can learn about the most recent developments in Danish building and design at the Architectural Utzon Center. There is a Viking graveyard in Aalborg. It comprises more than 1,500-year-old stone circles from the Iron Age. Number 7. Mons Klint. Mons Klint, one of Denmark's most significant and unexpected marvels. is located just 2 hours south of Copenhagen. On the island of Mon, the Baltic Sea is being gently eroded into by the 70-million-year-old chalk cliffs, leaving the water crystal pure and inviting. Danish tend to settle in these kinds of places and stay there forever. This location has a distinct charm. High chalk mountains and the plants and animals that call them home can be seen here. Even fossils can be found on the shores close to the cliffs. You must be in excellent physical condition to use the stairs to get to and from the beach. Number 8. Mols Dyrge National Park. The total territory of this national park is 180 square kilometers. The unique landscape of Bau was created during the ice period. The 137-meter-tall Mols Hills occupy the park's middle. Most of the wild plant types found in Denmark can be found here. Some of the park's top attractions are the Skov forest areas, the remains of Klug Castle, and the Berg Watermill, granite burial mounds, dolmens, and passage. Graves from the Stone Age can also be found all over the place. Number 9. Jelling. Some of Europe's most significant Viking-era monuments can be found in this metropolis. 2 grave mounds and the rune stones built by King Guam and Harold in the year 900 in the Caney Jelling were recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1994. Interactive displays are available to teach you more about the Vikings. Additionally, the setting for these places is one of outstanding natural beauty. Number 10. Wadden National Park. It crosses 3 nations, Denmark, Netherlands, and Germany. More than 30 islets make up this national park. The Wadden Sea is one of the most significant preserves in the world for waterfowl. Numerous kinds of seals use it as a breeding ground as well. One of the world's top 10 wetlands is located in this park. At the Wadden Sea, birdwatching is arguably the most popular activity. Picking fresh oysters directly out of the water is another enjoyable activity at the Wadden Sea National Park. A lovely nation where historical significance and natural splendor coexist. Now that you know the reason, you can see why Denmark has consistently been ranked as the happiest nation in the world. These were only a few locations in Denmark that you could visit. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content.